available, because if it is, big plays can follow.
One after is good by Borregales. And the Patriots cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He gets with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Headed out right. And the trick play doesn't pay off. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
This is Dowdle on 2nd down. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. He's going deep this time. He's got it deep downfield. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 13-point lead.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the right side. Here's Henderson. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Throwing is May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. It's Henderson on the give. He stopped just before he can move those chains. That brings up 4th and short.
Derek Brown on the stop. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th
Full
down.
quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. May throwing for it. He finds it beyond the marker. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
And the Patriots
All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On right side, Henderson. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Completed over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
Crazy.
Made now, 3rd and 2. Short pass brought in. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Off the play action, May. Finds a seam down the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skips down inside the 35-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling. They can't stop us.
Here's May again. Finds him over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Patriots with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. To throw, here's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Throw here, 3rd down. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's tackled for a short gain. And dose of the hurry up here. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Patriots chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, this is Etienne. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, Young. He rolls to his right. Outright, Leggett makes the grab. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Rush coming for Young. Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a Panthers first.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 2nd down. Shotgun give now to Darrell. Rolling into enemy territory. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down.
Going to the ground again on first. set up just outside that red zone. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass in that RPO scheme offensively. It feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
A gain of 22 more yards. That's another Panthers first down.
Working inside the red zone. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. May now from the gun. That's complete to Diggs on the slant. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. And that one is incomplete. There's a flag down, though. If someone was across that line, this could end in a first down after all. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. May on first and 10. He puts a mare under it deep down the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Second and 10. Here's May. Pressure coming, and they take him down. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it third down.
Brings up third and 16.
Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers making a 3-score game in the fourth. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers stretch their lead to 21.
Patriots 35.
I should probably stop that head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. Keeps away from one. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Has it downfield, working the left. Into the red zone. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots get it back to within 2 possessions. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. On the return, this is ETN. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, starting the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Come on, I'm going to pass it here. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
2nd and 3 now. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Gets everything he has under this one. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. But cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
He's going to try another deep one here. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Here we go. Here we go. Sticky, green. 12, 10. Striker, 3.
Tight end in motion left.
Ready?
From the pistol, it's Young. Buying some time left. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Not on the same page with his tight end.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
That was caught. Hits McMillan again. And he will have the Panthers 1st down. And that's the last little bit they needed, Brock, to clinch this win. Shotgun snap now to Young. Look at that power, deep left side. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. That's Carlton Davis. And the Patriots will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Our coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Fits it through the middle. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here.
Ready, what's up?
On the red zone now. Has it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now 4 seconds left. We've got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get 1 more snap.
Hey,
Here he goes, one final shot. Catch made. And he's brought down at the line. One final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. This undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest. One final shot here. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. Lathan Ransom has it. The 50. He's at the 30. And the Panthers make one of their best plays at the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And their start to the season not cooling off by any means as they move to 4-0 on the year. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame. You wanted me to come running when you called my name. You wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. This outside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't ever gonna swallow. There's only one way this singed. Me running off you on the porch crying, girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yeah, this outside dog.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools